Hello.
Well, hey there, Marcos, am I right?
Yes, I'm Marcos.
How are you doing today? Are you having a good day?
Good day, and you?
That's good to hear. Well, as you already know, my name is Milan, and welcome to your first interview with Distant Job. One thing that I like to check at the beginning, just to make sure you can hear me, see me clearly. Is everything okay?
Yes, okay.
Great. I can hear you and see you. No problems there. Well, while we're here, now let me explain a little bit about the process that we are currently in, Marcos. So, first and foremost, we are not going to take way too long for our call. I will basically serve as a small filter between you and our client company and account managers. So, based on our conversation, I'm going to make a profile for you, which I will send further up. And based on their response, that's how we will either move forward or not. Now, if everything does go well, and in the end we do decide to hire you, in that case, you will sign an independent contractor's contract. Now, what that means is that you will be fully integrated into the client's company, but Distant Job will remain acting as your external HR. So, we will make sure you receive any benefits that may be negotiated into the contract, as well as the salary.
Okay.
Now, the salary will be paid in USD, that's American dollars, to the payment method of your choosing. So, Marcos, whatever is most convenient, be it bank account, PayPal, Payoneer, that is completely up to you.
Okay.
Now, the contract that I mentioned, the contractor's contract, it doesn't have any benefits in it, meaning any type of tax or insurance will be coming from your part. So make sure you include that into your salary as well. So the whole salary will be sent as a gross, and you will cover those expenses. Yes, we do like to start by giving out 10 paid vacation days and 8 national holidays. So you will start with those 18 days that you can use however you actually like. You don't really need to use those 8 for national holidays of your country. If you don't want to, you can use all 18 days for a vacation, for example. So it will be okay. Sorry about my dog.
No problem.
If you heard it. And yes, well, the job itself will be a full-time job. So it's not going to be a short project like 6 months or something like that. They want you to stay and grow with the company. And of course, while getting integrated into the new position, we would ask you to leave any full-time positions that you are currently working on. So, yes, that's my dog. He likes
I have a dog too.
here. Nice. Well, yeah, well, as I said, typical 8 hours a day, 5 days in a week, with the fact that it is fully remote. So there is some flexibility in the working hours. And I'm thinking, did I forget to tell you something that I don't think so? I've checked your CV. I think you can be a good fit. Now, something that I like to check real quick, I think it was Nadia who contacted you on LinkedIn about this position, right?
Right.
All right. Well, why I'm asking that? She probably sent you a small description and asked you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Now, since we are bound by GDPR, she couldn't tell you the name. I can't tell you the name of the client. But if we move to the next step, on the next call, you will talk with one of their hiring managers. So there they will be able to tell you a bit more about themselves and also answer all those questions that you may have. So just to keep that clear, that's how the process will go.
Milan, I have a problem. I have a problem with your sound. Your mic, there is a problem.
Test?
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to repeat something?
No.
Okay. So this is new microphone. I changed it recently, so let me know if I need to move it.
Okay.
Okay. well, one more thing that I like to check now so I don't forget later. You are currently employed in Ami Digital. I don't know how to call it. Ami Digital. Okay. Well, if we do decide to hire you and you finish the process with us, you are ready to change position, how much time do you need to finish in your current position and be ready to start?
Normally 15 days.
Nice. Okay, and I don't know if you discussed with Nadia, but what would be your salary expectation for a new position, something that you would feel comfortable with starting in a new place?
Okay, I said to her, and she said to me, 6.5.
Thousands. I assume,
yeah,
right?
6.5 thousand.
6,500 USD per month. Nice. Well, let me mark this so I don't have to send you emails on weekend if I forget. Okay. Well, with this out of the way, let's go through a small list of questions I got from the clients. They'll help me make your profile as attractive as possible. That's our job here. Now, I'm not a developer, so I'll ask a lot of, I'm not a DevOps specialist either. So I'll ask some questions, in detail, just so I can nicely write it and describe. So now you have been working in Ami Digital for almost 7 years. That's a long, long time.
Yes.
So let's talk about your position there. What interests me is, what kind of a company is it? What were your general responsibilities there? What kind of experience with, designing, developing, testing, integration, deploying, all those things. What tools and tech you used? If it was AWS, what CloudWatch, RDS, S3 buckets. I don't know how to work with them. I just know what they are. So you can tell me way, way better.
Okay. Ami Digital, it is a startup company. So I started there from scratch. There is nothing when I started there. I started with AWS Cloud, ECS Fargate. All products from AWS used there. So RDS, Dynamo, and everything from. So we started for their solving the technology, and I started to manage the things on the AWS Cloud. Started to Terraform because we started Terraform there on 2021. So the company started 2018. Terraform we did before, after the AWS. And our design is very simple. We have a solution from API gateway and all applications after API gateway. It's very simple, not too much complicated. We use CI/CD from AWS, GitHub, code pipeline, code deploy. So our architecture is on everything on AWS.
Nice. Do you have any experience, with AWS Management Console for how they said RDS, AWS EC2 Management Console? What kind of experience? How much have you worked with that?
So we developed everything on RDS, MySQL, Postgre. We use Dynamo too. I don't know if the company uses DynamoDB. So our data baking is based on these services in this case.
I see. Nice. All right. Now, you mentioned DynamoDB. I assume that's for database stuff. In this particular client uses SQL Server.
SQL
So
Server.
do you,
Yes, this is
do you have
it's a
experience
Windows.
with SQL Server?
SQL Server, I know. We don't have it. We have only one server, SQL Server, but I know the basic SQL Server.
I see. Nice. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to catch as many notes as I can. Now, have you ever worked with CloudWatch, for monitoring and alerts in the systems? What kind of experience do you have with it?
Yeah, we have all our monitoring on CloudWatch. We have everything is on CloudWatch there.
Nice. How many years of experience would you say? Was it 3, 5 with CloudWatch?
CloudWatch, we started in 2018 with CloudWatch when we designed the
Okay, nice. All right. Do you have experience with AWS Guard Duty?
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
AWS Guard Duty.
Guard Duty.
Yes.
Guard Duty, yes, is for managing the security on the AWS.
Nice. And AWS Security Hub?
Yes.
Nice. All right. Now, in this particular position, there will also be some little bit of scripting. So do you have experience with PowerShell? Maybe, I don't know, Bash maybe could work also. With which, scripting languages do you have experience?
Yes, I know Bash script.
Bash script?
Yes. PowerShell is for more Windows server.
Do you have any experience with PowerShell?
Yes, a little. Yes, but I have strong knowledge on Bash script.
Nice. All right. Now, one thing that I also wanted to check and explain is that in this particular position, there might be a little bit work on weekends. So, in case incidents happen over the weekend, would you be able to, respond to incidents? Would that be too much of a problem? Do you have, experience already? You would be on call, so you wouldn't be, full-time there. But if there is an incident, they would need you to be there and respond to it.
Yes, nowadays, in my current job, I do it.
All right, nice. Well, that all sounds like a lot of work. What do you like to do in your free time to relax? Any hobbies? What do you like to do?
I have a 3D printer. I like technology. I enjoy to travel. I love to travel, and basically these two are good for me. I love video games, go out, ride a bike.
What kind of video games do you like the best?
The best for me now is PS5. I enjoy my PS5, but I love old games.
What type of game do you like best?
For me, Street Fighter. I love. I love Nintendo games on 90s.
I first console I got many years ago was cheap NES, like Chinese version, Chinese copy of Nintendo Entertainment System, and we had a very cheap plastic diskette that you would put inside, and I would play when I was a kid. So I played a lot of those. Those are very nice. Sometimes I play on emulator here, so that is really cool. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
All right. Well, one thing that I can tell you is that the client is located in the US Mountain or US Central Time. I'm gonna Google the...
I think it is 1 or 2 in Brazil, 1 or 2 hours in advance.
Well, right now here it says it's 8:18 in Mountain Time right now.
3 hours, and now it is 11 in Brazil.
For you is 11. Oh, okay. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. You won't have to start way too early. Just let me put in the time difference.
Are you from Europe?
Yes, I am.
The difference is bigger than me.
Yeah. My camera, just a moment. What happened to my camera cable? There we are. My camera USB went out. All right. Well, Marcos, I want to check a couple of technical questions just to ask about technology, if you work with it, yes, and how many years of experience you can also tell. Now, in this particular position, the client is gonna scale their, AWS servers to be bigger, basically. Okay. So do you have experience with AWS server scaling? What have you done?
Okay.
Anything similar to that?
Scaling, yes. We have a problem in Black Friday date because we provide services, wallet digital cards. So in that day, we increase our APIs too much, around 5-6 times in that day.
I see. Okay, nice. And now, speaking of AWS Management Console, they wrote here for RDS and EC2 Management Console.
Yes, EC2 is a server, so that's easy for me, no problem. And the RDS is related for database. I know also, so it's not a problem for me to manage it.
All right. And have you worked with S3 buckets, load balancing, and Route 53?
Yes, I have knowledge of them.
How many years would that be of experience?
Yes.
Since the client likes to check the details.
Yeah, I started with AWS with this technology, S3, RDS, Route 53, because our domain is on AWS. So this technology, I know. I have good skills.
All right. Since, like I said, I don't work with AWS, I'm not DevOps. They wrote to me about RDS engine types. What RDS engine types have you worked with? Anything specific maybe that you could tell me?
Yes, I said to Postgre, MySQL. I know my Microsoft SQL, SQL Server, but it's not my strong knowledge that I know. But this company uses SQL Server.
See, nice. All right. And, one final thing that I wanted that's really final. One thing that I wanted to ask is, what was the largest AWS infrastructure you worked with? Since you worked a lot in your current position, did it grow? How big was it? How would you describe it?
Okay. When I started in 2018, we started with 10 APIs. Now we have 200 APIs on AWS. So we increased a lot.
Nice. All right. And could you tell me what was the worst incident, the problem, the situation that you had to remediate, since in this situation when a problem happens, you will be the one doing it. So anything interesting that you could describe and tell me about?
Okay, I remember two incidents, big incidents. One with AWS because before the Black Friday, there was a outage on AWS in North Virginia. So we had a problem. We tried to manage it. We use the ECS Fargate, and there is some problem with Fargate that day. So we started to use the EC2 in our company, in our infrastructure, to start the APIs, because everything is down.
I see. Nice. Okay. And one final thing that I wanted to ask about any type of certification that you might have. It's not necessary, it's just nice thing to have. So here they wrote like AWS Certified Solutions Architect or AWS Certified DevOps Engineer. Do you have any of those, or maybe yes, maybe no?
I have an architect.
It's not the engineer.
Not the engineer.
Okay, nice. Well, let me go up and down in my list just to make sure that I didn't miss out on anything, but I don't think I have. So, first and foremost, I'm not going to bother you with any more questions, Marcos. Second is, well, let me tell you how the process will go. I will have to sit down, write nice in an email what we talked about, all the tools and tech that we talked, and check it with the account manager. They'll let me know if they want me to check something with you, or if it's gonna be okay or not. And now I'm gonna take a look at my calendar. To be honest, today I have more calls and tomorrow I have many calls. So let's say that next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, I should have a response for you if we're gonna move forward or not, or whatever the situation is. I will let you know.
Okay.
So other than that, that's it from my side. Do you maybe have any questions for me? Something that I might be able to help?
Yes. You said sometimes we need to work on weekends. It's paid or not paid?
It is paid extra, yes.
Okay, that's the only thing I need to know.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for a nice conversation, Marcos, first and foremost. Second is, I hope to give you good news soon. So have a good, nice, relaxing day. Have a good weekend, and wishing you all the best. Thank you one more time.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Goodbye.
Bye.